Welcome, mortals, to another episode of Integrated Dice Management Presents Houston After Dark. I am your storyteller, Ron Bjork, and with me tonight is Frank.
Hi everyone, I'm Frank. I'll be playing Coldstone, not to be confused with Coldstone Creamery. Please sit back and enjoy the listen.
Now, after you've taken a moment to recover yourselves, we've also got with us tonight Hayden.
Hey, it's good to be back. I'll be playing Max. Let's see what we get into tonight.
And, of course, we've got Bill.
Hey everybody, this is Bill here, and put your
You can't do it as good as me, Bill!
put your seat backs and tray tables in the upright and locked position, and we will be starting our descent. I'll be playing Jerry tonight, and vampires sometimes fly. Let's get to it.
Now, Bill,
flight attendants, prepare to land.
Bill, how is your mouth doing?
Genuinely, I went ahead and took my teeth out, and you'll hear some of my words are a little dumb sounding. Other words I'm going to have a hard time saying, but just
That's okay.
I'm the
That's
only
okay.
vampire in this group that has have no real teeth.
Now, have you considered getting some vampire teeth?
I actually have not considered vampire teeth, but I have considered getting myself a custom pair of orc teeth.
That'd be cool. Yeah. Okay.
Fucker.
So, everybody ignore Frank, smashing stuff in the background.
But don't got no bitches.
So the last thing that happened, Bill actually wasn't here, but basically you guys went to Elysium and did a bunch of talking. I don't remember everything that happened, I'll be honest. It ended with an altercation between the sheriff, whose name I can't remember at the moment, Tufan, and
Nottingham?
No, of Houston. Tufan and a vampire that none of you had seen before. I don't remember if you learned her name. I think you did.
I think we did.
You did at least overhear that she seems to have been the child of Jess, aka Jesse Crowcless. I've changed Jess to Jesse because Hayden thought that Jess was a boy, and now he is.
I think everyone's a boy.
Yeah. This vampire...
Dude, stop checking under people's loincloths.
This vampire...
No, it just makes it more fun.
This vampire tossed Tufan across the room. Tufan started to summon some shadows, but then the prince calmed them down, and Tufan also mentioned that this vampire had been banished, but the prince decided to bring that vampire in the back to meet with him. Now, we're not going to find out what happens with that at the moment, because we are going back in time like a day or two. I don't remember which day exactly, but our camera settles on the side of a prison and a figure walking away from that prison. Jerry, you're making your way to your car. What does Jerry drive? Bill's gone.
That's a nice car.
Yeah, Jerry. That's Bill. Hello, Bill.
Sorry about that. So this is actually a really important question I need to ask before I go ahead and answer that question. Because I've never actually given it any thought. Because we do live in Texas, how far away is this prison from where I live?
It is in Huntsville, and I don't know where Jerry lives.
Fuck.
Huntsville?
Yep, it's the Huntsville State
I was
Prison.
about to say I'm not bicycling to
okay.
Huntsville from where we are. So
Yeah, if you recall, you drove out there. Nobody knew where Jerry went, but Jerry drove out to the prison because he heard that Carl had been imprisoned. Carl was in prison for murdering someone. Jerry showed up after hours because the prison visiting time, is during the daylight hours. But he charmed his way in, and now he's leaving.
Let's say it's a 2015 Toyota Camry.
Okay.
We're just really going with a basic bits car. It's a 2015, but it has so few miles on it because if Jerry only drives it when he has to drive like more than a couple miles.
Now Jerry's been making some decent money lately with that app of his. Has he considered maybe an electric or a hybrid?
Yeah, he has considered it, but the main thing is just that he's considered taking his current car because he just got used to it into like a Tesla dealership and just having them turn it into an EV.
Is that something Tesla does?
Yes, that is actually something that Tesla does. They can
did not know that.
the engine out of your car and put one of their Tesla EV engines in there, and congratulations, you essentially have a Tesla, and it costs roughly the exact same as a new Tesla.
Do you get all the fancy Tesla features? I would imagine probably not. Your car wouldn't be wired for it. Yeah.
Yeah. Just the motor. The motor runs everything that's already in there and stuff.
Yeah.
But you're literally just getting it's to make people feel better.
Well, as Jerry is walking back to his car, he needs to make a awareness plus wits roll.
Oh Jesus. Oh Lord. Okay. Pardon me a moment. I gotta bring all. I'm still trying to bring. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's go ahead and roll this down here. You said awareness plus wits?
Yes.
All right. Awareness.
AKA perception in this game, basically.
So wits on top of that. No modifiers?
Unless you're going to rouse the blood and risk getting hungrier.
I have no reason to do that.
No, you don't.
Okay. Give it a second. I just rolled it. So it might
whatever it is new that's on Roll20, it certainly didn't speed up the dice rolling. Do I need to turn off? Oh, hold on. Let me go reset the API real quick, and we'll see if your roll ever goes through.
Does that actually ever work?
Resetting the API? Theoretically.
I don't know what API is. I know what APR is.
No, it's not that.
God, I hope not. I don't want to deal with any more money right now.
Okay, resetting the API sandbox.
Yeah, we got big boy fucked recently because of that shit. So I just want to.
I guess try to roll it again.
Alrighty, not a problem. Give me one.
Because I like it. I like the. So the API scripts are what make the rolls fancy. I can turn them off and it'll work fine. I just like it to be fancy because it's easier to read. There it goes.
See, there you go. What the hell?
Wow, that's a messy critical.
So did I just pass and get hungrier?
I'm thinking. So the thing about messy critical is.
Oh no! If I get, oh no, wait! I only have one hunger. I can totally get.
Oh yeah.
Hunger.
So the thing about a messy critical is that it either makes you hungrier or makes your vampiric nature add to your roll. So in this case, it's distant, but you hear something that you would think is the sound of a classic howl of a wolf from a movie. However, I would like you to give me a. Let me look at this.
Damn, it really sounds like I missed a lot at that party.
Give me a frenzy check, difficulty 1.
Oh Jesus, oh dear. Okay. Frenzy 1. Oh crap! Let me go. Let me cancel that real fast because I didn't realize it already includes a difficulty in this. Okay, frenzy, no modifier, difficulty 1.
Okay, so I didn't think you were. I hoped you weren't gonna, frenzy from a difficulty 1. But yeah, so you hear this distant howl, and your beast inside you stirs at the sound of it in fear. This is. I mean, you've got no way of knowing what this specifically could be, but your beast recognizes it as a threat.
Do I know which direction it generally came from?
With a critical, I'll say it came from probably south, maybe.
Okay, and did it sound close?
No, it was distant.
Okay. Then, on hearing it, Jerry is going to go, like, straight as a board and not moving. Just, like, feeling that if I could sweat, I'm sure I would feel a bead of sweat on the back of my neck and probably on my upper lip right below my nose. I'd be like, I don't know what's going on, but I don't like that. Okay, we're going now.
So you head to your car and start driving home. The best way back to Houston would be to take I-45. That'd probably be your quickest, most direct route. However, you try to go to the I-45 exit. The exit's closed. Basically, let me pull up my notes real quick. You are stuck taking... where'd the notes go? Oh, where'd you go, notes? Here it is. Your only real option is Highway 75. It's not much traffic, but lots of woods, stuff like that.
Okay, I forget. It's at night. It shouldn't be that bad.
Yeah. So you are more or less forced down that road. It's from Huntsville. You're probably looking at like an hour drive to wherever Jerry lives. 45 minutes speeding, especially considering you've got to take this way instead of the more direct route. Plus this late at night.
I'm not exactly worried about getting pulled over anymore. So it's just okay.
So how fast would you say Jerry's going?
He's being a total speed demon. He's going like 80, 85. Okay. So still not keeping up with some people in Houston, but kind
of. Give me another wits plus awareness.
Okay, now I'm starting to get nervous. Ron, why are you making me roll so many awareness checks?
Reasons.
Wait, wits plus awareness or awareness plus wits?
Awareness first. Always the skill first with this character sheet. Okay.
That, for everybody at home, that's a 0. I rolled a 0.
Yep. But it's not a it wasn't a what's it called when you get a crit fail?
A brutal
messy
brutal critical. Oh yeah,
whatever.
Messy.
It's not a crit fail, basically, just a fail. So you're driving along, you're going about 80 miles an hour when suddenly a large shape smashes into the side of your car. Give me a drive plus dexterity check.
Oh, Jesus. Ron, I built my character around physical health, not driving. Jesus Christ. Just turn this into Underworld. Alright, you said drive plus dex. Any modifiers with that?
Unless you're going to rouse.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to rouse. Like, this is officially, I'm under attack.
Okay.
Like, something's happening.
Let me double check something on your sheet real quick. Your rouse will add a +2 modifier.
Alright, so do you want me to add the modifier now and then roll my rouse check?
Yeah, go ahead and add the modifier now. because
Okay, so-
it adds regardless of if you get hungry or not.
+2. No, not equals 2. +2.
3 successes is pretty good. That was the difficulty to more or less keep your car from flipping. You do get hungrier. You do get hungrier. So go ahead and bump your hunger up 1. Yeah. And then so you're going to take 3 points of superficial damage. So go ahead and mark 1 click on 3 of your health boxes as your car smashes into a tree.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Jerry, you've got a brief moment to react. You have smashed into a tree. You did
Okay.
not see the shape other than that a large shape smashed into you from the side.
But
Currently,
I was
you are
able to.
you are
but I was
facing
able
the
to ra-
yeah you are facing the tree. Airbags deployed.
So I was able to rouse. I was able to know that I got hit by some dark shape, and
Well-
I know I got hungrier.
Basically out of the corner of your eye, a dark shape. You see the dark shape smash into the side of your car. Your rouse check was to drive, so you managed to somewhat keep control of your car, not enough to not crash, but enough to not go into like a full-on flip, explosion type of crash.
All right, airbags have deployed.
Yes.
I did rouse, but I didn't do a blush of life, which means my system's not in shock. So I'm going to make like a knife hand,
Okay.
and I'm going to stab through my airbag, and I'm going to try at the end while I deflate the airbag. I'm going to try to kick my door open or off.
Okay. To knife hand through an airbag, I'm gonna need a roll for that.
Absolutely. What would you like?
Roll plus strength. Or athletics. I could do athletics plus strength for this. It's not an attack, so it's not an attack on something that can defend itself.
Thank
And
Ron.
you can
I
always
appreciate
rouse
that
if you
very
so
much.
choose.
You know what? I am going to go ahead and rouse for this. So let me go ahead and rouse first.
Okay.
Okay, big money, big money, big money. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Stop.
You do
Awesome!
not no hunger gain, so plus 2 bonus.
Oh, God, that feels so good. Athletics. Strength. Plus 2. Come on. Are you fucking kidding me?
Just 1 success. That's with the plus 2.
That's with the plus 2.
So as a vampire, I'm gonna say that 1 success. This isn't for a human. This would be crazy. For a vampire, not so much. I'll say it works. You managed to deflate the airbags. And what were you doing? You're, I assume, opening the door.
I'm trying to kick it open because my plan is to basically make an entry and kind of with speed like launch myself out of the car to try to assess the situation.
Right. All right. So you launch yourself out of the car with speed, and then go ahead and give me another awareness plus wits.
Oof.
Okay.
0.
So all that's going to cost you is that you aren't going to get any sort of bonus to this defense roll that you're about to do. There is a large. It's dark. Your character, I don't think, has any form of dark vision, night vision. Nope. You've got Sense the Unseen, which allows you to see ghosts and stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick.
Okay. And actually, just real quick, I'm gonna Hayden.
Yep.
Just so you can start looking at this, I'm gonna give you
Okay.
access to your character that you're gonna be playing around
Flashback
with.
character.
Yep. It'll be under the flashback tab. You are playing this
Oop, I see
guy.
it.
Right now, I am playing that guy for this role, but we'll let Frank be. Frank will be this dude because it'll be funny. Oh, it would have been more funny to make you do this, Hayden, but I'll let you be the coolest one for this time, since Frank got to be the crazy powerful guy last time. In the last flashback, I guess he wasn't powerful during the flashback, but he became powerful. Okay,
Yeah, he
so
became powerful and
yeah.
lame.
he did. So you see the large hulking form of something large and brown, moving its fist towards you. Specifically, its fist for this. You have two choices. You can simply try to dodge, or you can try to counterattack. Dodging uses athletics, counterattack uses brawl.
Oh, give me 1 second. Just 1 second. I swear something is off here. Got it. Oh, powers. Oh, wait, I can't do that. Oh! I'm going for the dodge. I'm going for the dodge.
Okay.
Yep.
So athletics plus dexterity to dodge.
And real fast, before I do that dodge, can I rouse again?
Yeah, you can always rouse.
Sweet.
Hayden, if you're wondering why there's so much information, it's because I used ChatGPT to make all these NPCs.
Okay, I was wondering because I was like, this is pretty in depth.
Yeah. So you do get hungrier.
I do get hungrier, which I'm not going to lie, y'all. It's about to start playing in my fucking favor because I'm getting mad.
So +2 bonus.
So I get that +2. The athletics plus dex and +2. 3 successes.
Okay. Also 3 successes. So this hulking fist comes at you. You manage to dodge out of the way because your 3 successes cancel out his 3 successes. And now you finally get a good look at your opponent. He looks to be part man, part wolf. And while it doesn't cause you to frenzy, that feeling is in you again, that fear feeling. There's not, as a vampire, you've never actually experienced this feeling. Sure, you've been perhaps afraid or intimidated when, like, the prince punches someone's jaw off or things like that, but it's never been like a primal fear. It's been more of the, like, oh, this is logical. This is something inside you that says this is dangerous.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And based on the fact that it straight up attacked me, I'm gonna have to make the assumption it wants to go.
I mean, whatever assumptions you want to make. But yes, it presumably is what ran into your car and also has punched at you.
All right. How much bigger is it than me?
I'm going to say he's probably like 8 feet. 8 feet tall. 7 to 8 feet, somewhere around there.
Alright.
and built like what is that animated character The Rock played in that
Maui.
Maui? Yeah.
Okay. I am going to try to run forward, and I'm going to dig my nails into my palm to get myself bleeding, so I can activate corrosive vitae.
Okay, I will tell you that I believe you've tried this before and it did not work. You tried this against the vampire dude Frank was playing, but it doesn't work against. Oh no, it works against living flesh. Or no, it doesn't work against living flesh. It only works against like dead like non-living stuff. Non-living, but also not. But undead counts as living, so it only works against like dead stuff.
That doesn't sound right.
No, I actually think I remember this one. Okay. Then I've got a whole nother plan entirely. I'm going to look this creature dead in the eye, and I want to use my mesmerize ability.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, God.
All right. Let me double
Wait,
check mesmerize.
Why did that rouse me?
Don't worry about that until I double check. It does cost a rouse check, so you don't get any hungrier, but you need to roll. The reason it roused you is because you clicked the wrong dice button.
Oh my.
The dice it should be is manipulation plus your dominate. Hold on, let me see if it's set up properly for you, Jerry. Mesmerize. Yeah, so it's the second dice basically. Next to where it says the word discipline.
Okay.
But you needed to click the first one because it does have a rouse cost. So.
Oh, okay. And so, since that rouse, do I get a +2?
No, that's just the cost to use this power.
Gotcha.
2 successes. Him being a supernatural creature, he gets a resistance roll. Let me pull Mesmerize up. Let's see. System to resist. Intelligence plus resolve. Okay.
Please let the big animal have low intelligence, please. Fuck.
Yeah, he barely registers your attack, and is gonna swing at you again. With a critical hit. So.
Fuck. How much do I take from that?
Well, you can do your dodge. Athletics plus dexterity to dodge. You can rouse, of course.
That's right.
You've been getting lucky on your rouse checks and not getting hungrier.
It's plus dex to dodge. No, not for this one. Not for this one. I can't. You know what? Yes, I'm going to add the +2. I'm going to rouse after I make this roll.
Okay.
Bye. Hey.
Did you do it?
Yes. It's there. It goes.
That's not bad. Okay, I need to check. So you still take 2 superficial damage. I went ahead and marked them. But let me double check what happens to a vampire when they're at that. I think you stay standing.
Oh, thank God. I made my rouse check. It was a rousing success. Okay.
Rousing success. just need to double check the index. Health 119. See, I could have looked up these rules beforehand, but you know. Health. Health is not on page 119. It lied to me.
So I notice I have no more squares for superficial health loss. So at this point, is it all like real health?
Yeah.
Got it.
That now, as a vampire, even if you get to no real health left, you're not dead. You just fall into unconsciousness for a while, unless they use one of the type of things that like can actually kill you. I think
I got you.
I'm trying to find out if you fall unconscious from this or because I'm pretty sure. Let's try damage. Okay, combat. Okay, let's see here. Close combat. It is your turn though, so what are you gonna... Well, I guess I gotta find this out, huh? Okay. The player's looking for...
Like, everything I'm going to be doing is in response to this.
Yeah. I wish it was, like, somewhere obvious. Okay, I'll just Google. VTM V5. What happens when vampire loses takes damage? That should give me the rules. Okay, this ought to tell me what I need. You mark off boxes. If your whole health track is filled with lethal damage, you fall into torpor. Yeah, I know as a mortal you would start taking dice penalties, but I believe you do not take any penalties as you continue to fight. Yeah, so you are still up. It's just all superficial damage for the moment, but it's about to start turning into lethal.
So as soon as that happens, and because I'm this hungry and thusly this mad, I'm going to try to jab forward with my hand and try to stab it in the eye.
Okay. That
So
would
that'd
be
a brawl, right?
brawl plus strength.
All right. And yes, I know I keep doing this by accident because I keep forgetting about rouse until I get to this point, but I am going to rouse again.
Okay, that's fine.
Plus two.
2
Which
successes.
is probably a good thing because I only got 2 successes, so there. Rouse. Oh no. It's about to start getting bad in a minute. I got hungrier.
He's going to attempt to counterattack. 2 successes, but he's going to spend a point of willpower. And
Oh! That bitch!
does that... I think that didn't do what it's supposed to do. Let me try this. No? Okay. We're still looking at the 2 successes. Basically, you spend a point of willpower and you can re-roll up to 3 dice, so I'll just do it manually. 3d10. That is 3 success. That bumps him up to 5 successes. So you take, 3 more damage. And the one of the types of combat options is after basically I can kind of just go into cinematic mode. Once it kind of becomes clear who the winner is, which is what. Yeah. So Jerry puts up a good fight, but the problem is another werewolf arrives on scene. And joins in the fight, and yes, they do eventually knock you unconscious. The last thing you remember is a large bludgeoning furry fist coming straight at your face, and then you go down.
Ron, real fast, I just want to point out how kind of fucked it is that you included me getting attacked by dogs in your campaign.
He has a point.
I am quite sorry. I did not think about that.
You're giving Bill PTSD. He's back up on that AC unit, bro. He's clinging for his life.
I'm sorry. It's. I'm just joking.
I completely forgot about it until you just said it. I was like, damn.
Right, yeah.
I just realized that as he was saying, and then another one shows up. I'm like, oh no!
Okay.
But no. I honestly thought it was really funny.
Yeah.
But just for context for everyone out there, I got attacked by some large dogs. I'm fine, and this just got awkward. So. I am out cold.
Yeah, you're out cold. The next thing that you know is, go ahead and give me a rouse check. But your hunger won't increase if you fail.
Okay, that's good. Because if it goes up anymore...
Yeah. Alright. Actually, go ahead and reduce your hunger by 1. So, the next thing you know... the first thing you notice is the taste of really gross blood going down, rolling over your tongue down your throat. However, that is what awakened you, and I already healed you 1 point because that's what your rouse check was for, to heal 1 superficial damage. But it also gave you, because you're being fed blood, your hunger went down by 1. The second thing you notice before you open your eyes is the sensation of fur against your lips and face. And then maybe now you open your eyes. I don't know. That's up to you.
Yeah.
Ew, Bill, what are you doing?
Okay, so you open,
I don't know!
Your eyes open, and you see the bushy body of a raccoon pressed against your lips.
What the fuck?
Held in the hands of this
God
man.
damn, Bill.
Held in the hands of this man.
Oh, I'm muting myself. Oh, God.
So
yes,
while Bill looks at that picture,
times, yes, Sam Elliott is absolutely a werewolf.
Sam Elliott's the picture I use, just so all of you know, so the audience knows. Also, Frank, I under the flashback tab at the top of where the character sheets are, you have an NPC that you'll be playing later. Feel free to read over that. Just so you know, it was created by ChatGPT, which is why there is a ridiculous amount of information on this guy. Yeah, so the raccoon blood is drizzling down your throat as he's holding it to your face. Do you finish off the raccoon?
Well, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not gonna be quiet about it.
Yeah. So he holds it up against your face, and then once it seems like there's no more blood in this thing, he pulls it away from you, and he's like, "Hey there, friend." Looks like you've had a
And
rough
then-
time of it.
I'm just gonna look at him, and then just be like, "Everybody might want to turn your mics down."
Okay.
He's just gonna be like, "Ah!"
Frank, have you looked at that character sheet yet?
I'm reading over it now.
Does the picture for him show up for you?
I do not have a picture.
For some reason, it doesn't load up on mine either. But there is a picture there. If you like, did the well, can you not? Does Chrome not allow you to do this anymore? There should be a picture there. Whatever. There's a picture of the guy. It doesn't really.
Oh,
matter.
I see him.
Yeah, I don't know why his
If you press Control and scroll inwards, you can kind of zoom in on the picture that you got there.
weird.
I'm like 200 in, or 500 in, and I can barely see him, but I got it.
That's odd. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with his picture and the other NPCs. Because the ones I did not create with his picture has nothing to do with the text. Yet the Chat GPT characters seem to have made their pictures not work for some reason. But anyway, I don't know. The guy. Oh yeah. So, Jerry screams, and the guy, kind of like quietly waits for you to scream, and he's like, "Calm down now. Do you need another one of these little critters?" And he holds up a struggling raccoon.
No, you let that thing go.
He sets it down and lets it scurry off into the and says, "You run along now, little friend," and it goes away. It runs away.
I'm literally just gonna be like, "You cannot call it your little friend when you're about to brutally slaughter that thing." Jesus.
It's nothing. It's nothing that any other predator wouldn't do to its prey.
Yes, but the difference is you're smart enough to think about it.
Well, I'm not.
Well. I'm sorry. I'm having a rough night. I've been in a serious accident. I've been attacked by some animals this evening. I just left seeing somebody I know in prison. Go figure.
Now, I'd appreciate it if you didn't call them animals. They are good folk. We just needed to get your attention, and maybe they got a little rough with you. I do apologize for that. Travis, he's just a little worked up over his sister, and he kind of like points towards a door, and you see kind of like outside. You might see like just someone hanging out outside. And then the guy turns to you and he says, "Look, obviously I know what you are. I wouldn't feed a normal person a raccoon to patch up their wounds. I know you probably prefer something else, but I'm not. That's not something I can participate in. You're only alive because we need information from you, and perhaps you can deliver a message for us. First, I've got a question for you. Do you know anyone by the name of Cassidy McAllister?" You don't.
I'm gonna literally do like a deadpan like, who?
Didn't think so. What about the name Jesse Crowcless? That name you might recall.
That kind of does sound familiar, actually.
So
Do I need to?
So that is one of the sires that you were searching for. One of the 3 vampires who should have sired a child on the night on New Year's Eve.
Okay, I'm gonna be like, I'm kind of trying to find him. We got questions for the guy.
Well, unfortunately, he's not going to be able to answer your questions anymore. He's with Jesus now. Or, well, I imagine he wouldn't be. But
Like,
I guess.
okay, hold up. I'm sorry. You're a werewolf. You're talking to a vampire.
We prefer the
about
term
another
guru,
vampire.
but yes, I'm a werewolf.
Okay, and you're talking to a vampire about another vampire. Let's keep religion out of the conversation right now because I feel like we might be something that kind of exists not quite within that spectrum.
Well, that's good because I don't actually follow any of the normal human religions, if you want to call what we follow a religion. Listen, I'm a bit of a shaman. I don't want to get into it, but I know you don't want to hear all about this. You want to know why my boy out there attacked you.
Yeah.
So we needed a vampire.
Mm-hmm.
So we could ask about this Jesse feller who attacked Travis's sister out there. Now let me, Cassidy, how about you come on in? And then a girl walks in, and Bill, you can see her character sheet because you'll be playing her actually. And he says, Cassidy, how about you tell this man what happened? And then the camera kind of spins in circles and goes into a flashback within a flashback. Bill, before I start talking, I'll give you a chance to look over your character sheet. Your character will reference some other characters. Travis is being played by Hayden and Jake is being played by Frank.
Fuck, there's so much information.
Yeah. ChatGPT is kind of... I'm not going to do this again. Some of it you don't necessarily need to read through because it's just like information about werewolves in this setting and stuff. I mean, read through it, but it's not necessarily super important to your character at this exact moment. Just to let the audience know, the camera spins around in circles and then reappears on Cassidy in the light of day. Cassidy is she is a country girl who lives out in I guess maybe it's the woods. What's that forest by Huntsville? It's the Sam Houston National Forest. Whatever. She lives out in the country. She is what's called a kinfolk, which is someone who sort of has the werewolf, is related by blood to werewolves, but is not a werewolf. So she's, she herself didn't get the werewolf gene. Werewolves in the world of darkness are not turned; they are born, and they can be born from humans or wolves. And it's a genetic thing. So anyway, Cassidy kind of lives out on her land. She likes to go hunting and fishing and stuff like that. And she's got a boyfriend, Jake, being played by Frank, and a brother who Jake doesn't know anything about the supernatural world, but her brother Travis is a werewolf. Let me know whenever you're ready to jump into this character, Bill.
Okay. All right. I think I kind of have some of what I need to go on.
Yeah, and y'all are free to not stick exactly to all of this stuff, but you can make them your own. But and we're not going to do a super long flashback like the other ones, probably. But
I think I'm ready.
The scene fades in onto Cassidy, who is sitting down on the tailgate of her truck in the driveway next to her boyfriend Jake, and she's they've just cracked open a beer. And I'll say it's nice. That's.
You're welcome.
I was looking for something.
That was
I was like, I have to have a can of something nearby.
that was
Zero,
good. That was
because I'm a
good.
good boy.
Yeah.
All right. Give me 1 second. I actually have a beer. Give me a sec.
I actually need something to drink, so I'll be right back. You two have some like boyfriend girlfriend chit chat, okay?
Oh God.
Good beer.
So we're just chilling on a tailgate. Is that what's going on?
Sounds like it.
That's what's going on, Sid.
Jesus, don't sound like that. Why do you sound 50?
Because I'm old.
You're supposed to be a teenager.
Yeah, I've been smoking for so long.
Yeah, you sound like that one manager at the there's a certain restaurant that I do. It's a fast food chain. You sound just like her, and it's terrifying.
Well, like I said, my voice control has been kind of really weird without my teeth in. So, it's I can't really do these high pitches.
When you take out your teeth, when you take out your teeth, is it like the same sense of like taking off your shirt at the very end of a long day, or is it just kind of like my teeth are out?
They're actually cleaning. So whenever they're out, they're soaking in stuff to keep them clean.
I wish I could do that.
I know brushing my teeth is
Well, that's my girl.
Oh God!
Pull them teeth out, and woo, boy, let me tell you.
Okay, then I'm gonna swat him upside the head and be like, no, dumb shit, my teeth don't come out. God damn.
If you
Why does it
behave
sound like
yourself,
talk when you have teeth
yourself.
Well, Jake is a good boy anyway. He's waiting till marriage.
Aw, that's sweet.
That is
Jake.
not anywhere in the backstory I just read.
It is actually. It should be.
What? I didn't see that on there at all.
That's because you don't want to
read
believe
this
in it.
quick.
Jake is Mormon. Can confirm. Canon.
She's also been pressuring him to take the relationship to a more physical level, but as a Christian, Jake hasn't been able to bring himself to that.
See? Christian, Mormon, same thing.
Okay. Oh, Pookie Bear, you know I'm just joking.
So Jake, where do you want to go to set up this this New Year's Eve proposal?
So I know that she wanted to go hunting tonight, or fishing or something. I figure going night fishing, do some spotlight fishing, under the moonlight might be all right.
How does Cassidy? Is Cassidy into that?
I'm sorry. Just give me a second. Oh my god.
See, I kind of wanted to make Hayden do this, but but it might get too real.
Oh my
Might
god.
get too real.
Like I'm trying right now, but I'm dying. I'm
All right, so we fast forward to
Hayden, I'm so oh my god.
you guys are sitting on the dock at the pond. You've got a
To
big,
be out there in my John boat,
all right, you're on your John boat out in
little-
the water.
a
You've
little
got
10cc trolling motor on there.
You've got one of
Yes,
those
sir.
one of those big those like almost a spotlight flashlights that you're shining down trying to lure the catfish and bass over and stuff.
We're going for some bow fishing. Yes, sir.
You're doing bow fishing, okay.
Yes, sir.
Well, did I say she? I think I mentioned archery on her.
Is this a legal way to hunt fish? I feel like this. It feels like.
I've seen people do it, so I have no idea.
But but you can illegally hunt deer. You can illegally do a lot of shit, and that sounds like something.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure spotlight fishing is illegal in Texas.
Oh, the spotlight fishing. Okay.
Yeah,
well, I
I'm
mean,
pretty sure spotlight fishing is illegal.
I remember doing it as a kid.
Yeah, I've done it too.
We used to go
I
out
would
to,
never do that.
We used to go out to my dad's friend's house out in Conroe back before Conroe was a real
statute
city.
of limitations for a game offense. It's fine.
So Cassidy, I don't think she she's probably shot a bow or at least a crossbow every now and then, but she does
Yeah.
she is pretty skilled with a shotgun.
Yeah, like hey, she always has her 12 gauge right there with her. But she's given the bow a shot. She's gonna see how she does. She's gonna take aim and stuff.
What?
So I think
Well, I got a rod and reel. I got the bow and the line all set up, but I also got some dynamite if we want to go that step. Yes, sir.
Frank seriously.
I don't think he'd have any dynamite. I don't know where
It's more of just like a homemade pipe bomb, but it's an explosion underwater. That's all that
We
matters.
do not.
I mean, yeah.
We do not. Everyone at home, we do not condone the creation of explosives.
For legal reasons,
You
we
do not want to go get you a
condone-
handful of shotgun shells, take out the shot,
Frank!
just adding the powder
Shut up!
to a plastic
Shut up!
container, adding
Shut
a
the
fuse
fuck
from a
up!
couple fireworks.
Well, Cassidy, give me a firearms plus dexterity. I don't actually with the bows it is dexterity. Firearms plus dexterity, but we'll do a -2 to that because she's not super skilled at this. And bow fishing in Texas, not easy. The water's not clear.
Yeah.
Does she have?
That's why you got to do the spotlight.
Or am I doing that just off of my sheet?
No, you should have Cassidy's sheet.
I have her backstory and stuff. I
Oh,
don't
hold up.
actually
Let me.
have
Let's see. In players. Oh,
I've got bio and info as well. I don't have anything else.
I'll fix it. Bill,
Okay.
you should be able to do it now. And then Hayden is playing this guy who's not currently in the scene. Oh, I didn't. I just gave you all the ability to look at it, not edit them. Yeah, you can use them now.
Just so we're all clear, this is not like a professional bow fishing setup. It's literally just like a Gatorade bottle duct taped around the balance.
Yeah. It's
with the line wrapped
it's
around
the kind of bow fishing I've done. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's be honest. Anyone here that's probably been bow fishing, that's probably the one. That's
I mean,
probably
they
what
have
they're
like
using.
professional one with like an
a
actual reel on it. And
a Gatorade bottle
Yeah,
sounds
but-
fancy. I just tied my arrow to the fishing pole, to the fishing line, and had it hooked up to the fishing pole. I did take off the pole part of it, so there was just the rod and reel. That way, it wouldn't it wouldn't catch
that was
as
a good
much.
idea.
Yeah.
That's a pretty.
See,
good
the way
idea.
I did it was just like a paracord type rope stuff.
Oh, nice.
That was just kind of wrapped around a Gatorade bottle that was like attached to a bow. That's how I've done it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I used a fishing pole. Yeah. So firearms plus dexterity.
I'm still not actually able to load it up. It's just I've just got a white screen.
Click the X and then open it back up again.
Yeah.
Still got it. Oh, there we go. There we go. I had to take it out. I had to make it its own huge screen. Okay, so you said firearms plus dex?
Yeah. Three successes. So, you know what? That's enough. Like with that light shining on the water, you see the ripple in the water of a fish, and you let that arrow loose, and you don't really know you caught anything until you start pulling it back in. But it definitely feels heavier than an arrow should feel. And you pull it out of the water, and there's a big wriggling bass on it. Big largemouth bass. I don't know.
Woo! Yeah! Look at that! Woo! I knew I could do it.
didn't know we had. Do we have bass in Baytown?
We're not in Baytown.
I'm sure we have bass.
You're in a
Well,
pond.
I mean, in the Houston area.
Yeah, there's definitely bass
Oh.
in Lake Conroe and
I'll
Lake
tell you
Houston.
what you do have in Baytown.
I was thinking like Gar or something. We're doing lake or river fishing, but yeah, if we're in Lake Conroe, then yeah.
You're probably in Lake Houston, maybe. You're just in some random pond in the woods, actually. But I don't know. She's got a big fish. It's flailing. It's flopping around on the end of the arrow, starting to slide down towards her hand. There's water splashing all over her, getting her hair wet and stuff. And it's just the most beautiful sight you've ever seen.
Man, mine sounds sexy.
That was the fish. I was trying to make fish noises.
Oh, okay.
That's why you failed.
I don't have anything wet and floppy nearby, alright?
Stop! This doesn't sound right.
No, it's not meant to be. Ooh,
And
good doggy. Good job, baby girl.
yeah. And you know, midnight's approaching.
And real fast, Cassidy's gonna pull out her shotgun and unload a couple of rounds.
Hell yeah.
Straight in the water. Doom, doom, doom.
It's midnight. Did you bring any fireworks out on the boat?
Fuck yeah.
Is this New Year's?
Yeah, this is New Year's Eve.
Oh shit, okay, yeah. We definitely have some fireworks. We got fireworks, yes sir.
See, firearm plus dex.
I light a couple homemade ones and throw them out in the lake.
I mean, Bill, you successfully shoot the water.
do any fish float up?
You know, a turtle floats up. You got it. You got a snapping turtle.
Oh yeah, okay, I'm fine with that.
Make some turtle soup, yes sir. So I'm pointing the spotlight around, and she's doing the shotgun thing. We're throwing some homemade festivities around.
Oh,
I
yeah.
take the ring out of my pocket and I put it in the bottom of the boat.
Okay.
And I'm like, baby, I think I dropped something down here. It can you help me look for it? And I kind of take the flashlight and point it to the bottom of the boat. It's like something kind of shiny down there. Bill, that's your cue.
Give me a second. Gotta get into character. We can post it. Oh my god. Yeah, sure, baby. What's up?
I dropped something. You see that shiny thing down there? Get bend down and grab that.
What, this?
And while she's like I kind of toss it to the other side of the boat, so she has to turn around to grab it. And I get down on one knee while I'm pointing the flashlight at it, waiting for her to grab it.
Oh my god. Yeah, don't cry.
Do you find the ring?
Ron, do I find the ring?
Give me investigation. Investigation plus wits.
Frank, I've never been so conflicted. At one point, this is really romantic, and I want to see where it goes, but also, I wanted to fail so bad. So you said that was investigation plus...
Plus wits. Oh yeah, you find the ring. You find it.
Okay. God damn it.
All right, now you got to react.
Okay, I'm gonna turn around, looking at the ring, being like, "What, this?"
All right, you when you turn around, you see me on my knee in the boat, trying not to rock it too bad because it's a little 10-footer.
Can I make a can I make a balance check?
A balance check
Or a cool check.
I think that'd be probably.
No, actually, either I'm gonna have to make a balance check, or Frank is gonna need to go to roll a cool check.
Frank's check for coolness. I don't know.
Larceny plus
Larceny?
I don't know about larceny. I was thinking like
Performance,
maybe. Yeah,
performance plus charisma.
yeah.
I was just reading through it. I was like, larceny. Is 0 successes.
I mean, I guess you're not cool, whatever that means.
Okay.
You're definitely wobbling, you know. The
He's gonna look at him. Cassie's gonna look at him down on his knee, wobbling the boat, trying to look so cool and failing so hard because he looks like he's trying so hard. Then he's gonna look at the ring and think of all the great times that they've had together, and be like, "I love you, you big oaf." And she's gonna go ahead and take him right there on the boat. That's what's gonna happen.
So just a quick description. I'm handsome, rugged, mid-20s, strong and muscular.
Wait, I thought that was
Gained from an
me.
active lifestyle. Short, sandy blonde hair and captivating hazel eyes that reflect his warmth and sincerity.
However, if you would like to see a picture that I chose that apparently goes with all of that, I'll drop it in the chat here, so that it.
He's
actually,
a little bit of a larger dude, but you know. So you look over, and I go, Cassidy. You know, we've been together now for some amount of time, and you know I love you, and I just want to make you mine, and I know you want to. Is that Cassidy?
Yeah.
Shit, maybe I made a wrong choice.
God.
You know what, Frank? Oh.
I'm just joking. I'm just Josh, baby girl.
Oh, no, this is Bill talking right now. God, I want to meta so bad. What the
Back in character.
What the fuck?
Baby.
What the fuck is wrong with you, babe? You just started making weird noises.
Baby girl, you know I love you. I've been in love with you for however long we've been together now because I didn't read.
Come on,
I don't think
Frank.
it said.
You let this moment
Hold on,
get
I
so
don't think it said.
No, you let this moment get so romantic. Come on. Don't you do that to me.
It doesn't say how long we've been together, all right?
It doesn't. Yeah.
Has been
actually-
dating
no, it
Cassidy
actually
for a
doesn't.
while now.
Okay.
No, it actually doesn't.
Yeah, so there's no amount of time. But baby girl, we've been dating for a while now, and I know I want to spend the rest of my life with you, and you know I just want to make you mine. So, what do you say? I pull my hat off and I hold it over my heart. You want to make me the happiest man in the world, or at least on this boat?
And
Again,
this
she's
is the
gonna-
brother just for when he pops in. That's the brother.
And
I can't see anything you're posting.
They're all in the game chat.
Oh, that's
It's on Discord.
she's gonna look at him and be like, "I love you, you big O."
Wait. That picture you post, isn't that a country singer?
I don't know.
Yes, it is.
I was thinking it's either a country singer or it's somebody from a show.
I mean, he definitely
then-
looks familiar, but
And then the girl holding
Yes,
up
he's a country
what
singer.
looks like a fox or a dog.
yeah. For the listeners, because I'm terrible at describing things, but Jake
that is roadkill.
Jake is he's got a full beard. He's wearing a cap. He's a little bit on the larger side, but in the picture you can't see it. But he's also got a little bit of muscle to him. You know, he's not a bad looking guy. Cassidy's got, I think that's brown hair. In her picture she's wearing camo and is holding a dead fox or something.
That would be like mid back length, reddish brown hair.
And then the brother.
And that's
1,000-watt smile.
That's Bill's character, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the brother.
And then the brother is that creepy looking dude there at the bottom.
Yeah.
He's clean shaven. I don't know. I just searched country people.
He looks like he's 14, but also like 27.
Yeah, for sure.
He's got one of those faces.
No, yeah, like with where I know I live, we call these guys like those pretty country boys.
Okay.
Why does it sound like
we're
we're about
call
to?
him pretty, but
No, it's like you know.
welcome to the
like
late night version of this podcast, gentlemen.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. It's like country
Ready
is like
for
a
some
fashion
pretty boys?
statement for these guys. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like country is like a fashion statement for 'em.
So the two of you embrace. You probably at least kiss. And
Yeah, you guys have
You
to
know-
act this
Frank.
out. Act it out.
Frank,
Oh my God.
please drive over to Bill's house. We need to hear the sounds of you acting it out.
Mouth noises freak me out.
Oh
then-
God.
As they're doing all that, let's see. Let me flip a coin real quick. God damn it, I don't have a coin.
Roll a d4.
Bill, heads.
I'm evens and
No. Bill, heads or tails?
Heads.
That is tails. So, Jake, give me a awareness plus wits.
Yes, sir. Awareness plus wits. Awareness plus wits. Submit. 1 success.
Okay, that's enough. This thing isn't hiding. You see on the shore a could be a dog, could be a coyote, maybe it's a wolf. Just like standing on the shore looking in y'all's direction.
I freeze and I go, baby, don't move. Reach down slowly and grab your shotgun. and I reach down slowly to grab mine.
Okay.
She's gonna pop her head up. What are you talking about?
Just don't look. Don't move too quickly. There's
Ow.
something over in.
Shut up! I ain't no
In-
daffodil just because you proposed to me, shithead. What are you looking at?
Jesus, I love this.
If you have been hunting at least once, you would know if you're out there with a couple of rednecks.
We are on a boat in the water.
You've never hunted from a boat before?
Yeah. Yes.
You brought your
yes,
shotgun,
Frank.
for God's sake.
That was just a shoot at shit. I'm like, I want to know what it is you're aiming at.
We're not aiming yet. We gotta grab the weapons first. And I was
Oh
going
my
to
God,
continue to
Frank!
explain. Babe.
This
chill
marriage
out.
is already heading downhill.
There
No, it's
appears
just-
to be a wolf slash dog slash coyote looking fucking thing over in them bushes. And we're a little close.
Okay.
So
first
I'm
off-
saying reach
first
down
off-
slowly, grab your
first off-
shotgun.
First off, you better watch your attitude when you talk to me, okay? If you want this,
What are
if
you
want
wall to
this
push her into the
happening,
water?
if you want this happening, now hold on just a second. Let me just take a look, okay? Do I recognize it?
No, you don't recognize this wolf. And it's watching y'all, and then as it notices Jake reaching for the gun, it turns and just darts off into the okay. Jake fires. That's 3 successes. I wonder what a wolf. Are there stats for this? Let's see.
Right as soon as he fires, I'm also gonna fire.
Okay.
You're a little too slow on the draw there, bud.
I was gonna goddamn let Ron finish it what he was doing.
I
I
knew
mean,
he was
it's
about to be like,
fine.
oh, he runs off.
Yeah. I mean, I know there's animals in here. Let me just get to the animals. There it is, animals. Okay. A wolf has a physical pool of 6. So it rolls a 10d6 or 6d10.
Shouldn't it try to dodge or something first, or
That's what it's trying to do. It gets a crit in its dodge too, which actually bumps it up high enough to definitely dodge. So it runs off faster than you guys can. Your shotgun shots are accurate enough. They well, I don't know about Bill's, but the bush that it was standing next to gets
actually
blasted.
shooting. I was just being shitty.
Yeah, the bush gets blasted. And all torn up and stuff. But the wolf ran off.
well, shit.
Well, shit, indeed. That wasn't unnecessary.
Well, I just wanted to get you a nice wolf coat.
That's
My buddy
fucked up.
Jimbo down at the lodge could
Hey.
probably get that put together pretty well.
Hey,
Yes, ma'am.
no. No. I don't want to hear that again.
Which Jimbo lodge fur coat?
All right. Now,
Which part?
Cassidy, you go ahead and give me an awareness plus wits.
Awareness. 3 successes.
Damn, y'all are rolling good. There's a gator coming towards y'all's boat.
I'm gonna unload.
What I will say, as someone who has had this happen before, when gators come towards your boat, they usually just go under it and bump the bottom of it. But
No, Cassie got pissed off, so
Oh,
she's
yeah.
gonna unload it. She's gonna unload straight into this gator.
firearms plus firearms
Plus
is
death. Yes, you're correct.
plus
Death.
plus dexterity. Actually,
Firearms plus death.
oh man, shotguns deal a lot of damage. This gator's dead. Yeah, so an alligator, y'all blast this alligator. Both of you unload on it. And it stops and kind of sinks. I guess it would sink. Most things sink before they float.
I'm diving into the wall. I throw my shotgun down. I take my boots off, and I dive into the water to get that gator because I want that gator.
All right. Give me an athletics plus dexterity.
God, I remember the first time I dove into the water after a gator. It was little. I just wanted to catch it. 3 successes.
Okay. Before we get into that,
I googled it, and sometimes they float and sometimes they sink.
interesting.
Apparently, that's a question somebody's asked. It's been answered. It was out of Mississippi, apparently.
There it is. Okay, that's what I was after.
That's surprising. I would have thought it'd been Louisiana.
I just need to look up
Alligator
something real
hunting guide.
quick.
You know, I'm surprised the first thing that didn't pop up wasn't from like
What is this?
Louisiana. I probably spelled it correctly, and that's probably the problem.
Where's the button on this? Okay, that happens.
Get it?
and
Spelling
then,
it correctly.
And then we do this plus this. Oh,
The legal methods to take for alligators include fishing rods using weighted hooks, fishing rods using artificial lures. bang sticks. It literally says bang sticks.
Okay.
They're so easy to make from home. It's so dumb.
Wow.
Bows, crossbows, pre-charged pneumatic air bows, gigs, harpoons, spears, and spear guns.
I guess I should give you a roll first. Jake, give me a an awareness plus wits.
Something tells me I'm not very witty. Oh, I got one success.
All right, that's not enough. You feel the boat rock for a brief second before you feel something, four somethings, slice across your throat. You take 5 aggravated. Nope, it's 7 aggravated damage, which Jake is dead.
4, 5.
It's 7. So,
yep, I'm dead.
So Jake feels something rake across his throat, and he goes to the ground. Bill, Cassidy grabs hold of this alligator and pulls it back to the surface. Your head bursts from the water.
Okay, so she's gonna. Has Jake already gone down, or does she see him like?
You look over at the boat, and Jake's not. You don't see Jake.
She's gonna start swimming over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna allow that. As you get closer, you hear those noises Frank was making.
She's gonna let go of the gator, and she's gonna get over to the boat and try to climb back in.
You climb into the boat. You see, as you're climbing in, you see Jake on the ground. His throat is bleeding. It's been basically torn. Well, no, there are 4. Look like 4 knife slices across his throat. Approximately half an inch. How far would this be?
She's gonna
an inch apart.
We're looking for a wolf.
An inch to half an inch apart.
Talons.
I'm looking at my hand. I'm looking at my hand with my hand shaped in a claw. Yeah. But yeah.
She's going to run. She's going to dash forward and try to place her hands on the wounds. Be like, babe, oh my god, no, babe, baby, okay, it's fine, it's okay. I'm gonna call 911, okay? Oh my god, she's gonna reach for her phone. She's going to, do the obligatory. Oh my god, call 911.
You're calling 911. Hayden, you want to be the 911 operator?
Yeah.
He calls 911. She calls 911.
Damn. Shit, I'm so sorry. How do they even pick up the phone? I've never called 911 before.
911, what's your emergency? It's usually the standard.
911, what's your emergency?
911, what's your emergency?
Oh my god, I'm down at the lake. My boyfriend, his throat's been cut. Something is cut at my boyfriend's throat. Please, please, I need help.
What lake are you at, ma'am?
As
I'm on Lake Conroe. I'm on Lake Conroe.
As that question
what is the
asked,
closest road to your destination?
Cassidy, the boat moves. It shakes as if something climbed onto it behind you.
She's gonna turn around and looks at pausing on that.
There is a this person. No, there is. Looks like someone's trying to slap you, but they got some long fingernails. That's what's coming towards you.
I'm going to duck down and try to dive into the water.
Okay, give me athletics plus dexterity.
That's smart.
Okay, come on. 4 successes!
Wow, I got even with a rouse check, no successes. Yeah, you duck this talon slash. That's what it is, but I didn't you don't know that. And you duck it and dive into the water. A moment later, you hear a splash behind you. No, never mind, you don't.
Oh, I didn't come up. I dove into the. It's like Conrad.
Okay.
You're not seeing through. You're not going to be able to see through that water. I'm diving down.
Okay. Let's see here. I don't know.
I'm gonna dive down. I'm gonna dive downward probably like 10, 12 feet, and then I'm gonna try to just swim in a direction as far as I can get underwater before I need to come back up.
Okay. Something deals 1 superficial damage to you. You feel something bite you. Not. You know what? I've never seen one of these up close enough to know how big it is. I'm thinking it's it feels like something the size of maybe a fist bit you.
Like a garfish?
We're talking. You don't know. You're in the friggin' dark brown lake, but something just bit you on your I don't know your leg as you were swimming. Didn't. You know what? Let's see if it holds on. Three successes. That thing holds on. Something has bit you and is holding on. It feels heavy, but not so heavy that you can't continue to struggle forward.
While she's swimming, she's gonna reach her other leg forward and try to kick it off of her leg.
All right, give me a brawl plus strength -1 for not being able to see it and being in the water. Just
yeah. Brawl strength.
Man, that 911 operator's been very quiet.
She's in the water.
Yeah, I mean,
here.
yeah.
But
You kick at it and you feel a hard, but pointy surface. Not pointy to where it's sharp, but kind of pointy.
fucking snapping turtle. God damn it. Fuck it. She's gonna just keep on swimming.
Yeah. Okay. Give me athletics plus strength to see how far you can get before you're forced to come up. For air.
One success.
One success.
You know what? That makes sense. I got bit on the leg.
Yeah,
dragging extra weight.
You don't make it very far. You pop to the surface. You're kicking your legs, and you see an alligator snapping turtle holding onto your leg. And you don't see the figure in the boat.
Just gonna kind of dart my eyes around, try to see if I could see anything in the water.
Now, because Frank said that wolf was close to y'all, you weren't far from shore, so you're able to make it to shore pretty quickly and probably kick this thing off you. Yeah. It does. You'd think maybe it would let go, but you've heard these things are stubborn. You've never been bit by one of these things, but it's more stubborn than you expected.
So I'm gonna take the pocket knife out of my pocket, and I'm just gonna cut its throat.
Yeah, I'll also say you don't have your shotgun, but you've got your pistol, probably in its holster as well. But yeah, the knife works too. That is a melee plus dexterity.
Mm-hmm.
One success. It's a turtle. You cut its throat. It's no problem. And then the jaw kind of loosens.
Fun fact, everybody. It sucks, but if you're in the situation, don't try to pry its jaw open. You're not going to be able to.
And so you're limping when this man, I guess I'll show you all the picture of the man. He's a creeper. his picture should show up.
Oh.
He
Is that the crow next to him?
No.
maybe.
No.
I don't know what
not.
that is.
It's. I'm kind of familiar. He's.
Something black. I can't tell what that is, but the guy is he's wearing like a that looks kind of like a turtleneck and some jeans. He's got short hair, short cropped hair, clean face. Looks maybe looks foreign, a little pale. And the guy takes a step towards you and says, what's he gonna say? He says you're putting up more of a fight than I thought you would. That bodes well for your survival in the nights to come. And then he takes a step towards you.
Hey, she's gonna pull her pistol out and be like, "Hey, back up."
Let me see if he has any of the speedy stuff. I don't think he does. Nope, no speed.
I can tell
So you
you
don't
this
have to
much
worry
right
about dealing
now.
with that.
I can tell you this much right now. I'm already pissed the fuck off. I have family around here. You try anything, even if you get away, you will be hunted down.
So his eyes turn red and start to glow, and he says, "Drop the gun. There's no point in fighting anymore." And 2 successes for an intimidation. You know, I'm gonna say you grew up with werewolves. You're not intimidated by this, but now you know this ain't no normal man here. And he takes another step towards you.
I'm gonna fire 3 times in the center of mass.
Okay, give me a firearms plus dexterity.
Three.
Okay. The dude doesn't even try to dodge. As you start to pull the trigger, he runs towards you. Pistol does... where's my chart? Okay, so it does an extra damage, but he's a vampire, so it doesn't do full damage. He runs right at you, taking these gunshots, center mass, like it doesn't even bother him. He should roll for it. I can't just give it to him. He's going to tackle you. I'll have him rouse.
Bitch can try.
5 successes to tackle you, and let's see if he gets hungrier from that. He does. So the dude tries to tackle you.
Athletics or brawl?
It depends on if you're trying to counterattack or if you're trying to just dodge it. Brawl will counterattack.
Brawl.
Okay. And just so y'all know for the rules, I guess I can make it to where you can see his rolls now. So y'all know the rules on that kind of stuff. For the counterattack to work, you have to get more successes, and then the successes you get over what they rolled count as damage. That being said, he rolled 5 successes, you rolled 2. So he tackles you to the ground. You take 3 superficial damage. And what's Cassidy at? You already took 1 from the turtle, so 4 total.
So I have 1 superficial damage left.
Okay. Honestly, that turtle, I feel like that would not be superficial damage. I don't know. Yeah, change one of those to an X. Click them one more time.
Okay, that one feels right, because whatever's in the way, it's going through it.
Okay, now you're gonna get a roll to kind of defend against this. Give me athletics.
What do I gotta roll?
Athletics
roll
plus
to shoot him in the dick?
Firearms plus dexterity.
Best just to assume.
3 successes. So that would be 2 damage. Now I'm going to give him a composure plus resolve roll.
Always aim for the dick.
Okay. I'm going to give him a -2 penalty to his attack here. Because he got 2 successes. And you got 4 damage, basically, because he didn't try to dodge. He is trying to bite you. He's going to rouse because now he's pissed. Let me see if he gets hungrier first. He does not get hungrier. So we're going to do Brawl plus Strength to try and bite into you. You would have been able to try to, defend against that, but you went with the gun instead. 5 successes. That is a bite. He bites into you, and goddamn, it feels good. I mean, it initially hurts, but then it starts to feel good. Give me a composure plus resolve to see if you keep your wits about enough to. Actually, you know what? Not composure plus resolve, to see if you keep your wits about you enough to not let this happen.
Oh, composure plus... There it is.
Yeah. Actually, it might be a willpower, but it's fine. We've already done composure, so... Holy moly. Well, okay. Let me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think it's going to matter, to be honest, because you just took a lot of damage. Basically, I mean, this you fight all the way to the end. You fight him, but he's already hurt you. So has the snapping turtle. You struggle against him, but eventually you're getting weaker and weaker until there's nothing you can do, and the last drop of blood leaves your body, and you die. You probably die before that, to be honest, but drains you dry. An unknown amount of time passes, but we're going to switch over to Travis Thunderclaw McAllister. You have been out running with the pack, as you guys do on New Year's, to celebrate the new year and stuff, and all of that. But you finish doing that, and you're on your way back to meet up with Cassidy. You get there about 12:30 or so, and as you are approaching, you don't need to roll for this or anything. You smell something vile. What you recognize as the scent of the worm. The worm is a powerful spirit, maybe a god, depending on who you ask. That is the spirit of entropy in the world, and kind of the thing that the werewolves were created by Gaia to fight against. You smell the scent of the worm in the area as you approach the lake that Cassidy and Jake were supposed to be fishing on. With being that you're a werewolf, you've probably got a keen sense of smell. I'll say you smell the smell of, recent gunfire as well, and blood. All of that comes to your nose.
Would I be able to tell, if there's... Because I know my sister was there, and if there's blood, would I be able to smell if it was my sister, since it's related to mine?
You can do a roll for that.
What would that be?
Awareness plus intelligence. And since it's scent-based, I'll say +2. You're in human form, but I'm saying that you still have a good sense of smell. I mean, you might not even be in human form just yet.
4 success.
You do smell your sister's blood. And you probably recognize Jake's scent in general. You've probably never smelled him bleed, but you definitely smell your sister's blood.
All right. I guess I call out for her.
She does not answer.
Do I smell anything else besides the smell of the worm?
That's the main thing you smell.
Okay. And the smell of the worm is a vampire, correct? Because creatures of the worm.
It's not a vampire. It is the scent left by creatures of the worm or those who have been tainted by the worm.
Oh, so the worm is basically like a god that has cursed other creatures,
More or less,
into
yes.
what they are. Okay.
With that awareness plus intelligence I'll throw in, this isn't enough to definitely be like a direct like monster spirit thing. Like, this is something that's been tainted by the worm.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I will follow the smell until I can find where potentially my sister's blood leads me to.
So you follow the smell to your sister's blood. You see her before before you get to her. She is laying on the ground. There's definitely blood. Nobody else is there, and Cassidy, you are just coming back into like awareness. I guess you're waking up. I've put your hunger at 4. There's the smell of blood and everything in the air, so go ahead and right off the bat Bill, do a frenzy check, and that is going to be difficulty 3. As you awaken from death.
And
5 successes. So you don't frenzy, but you wake up. You feel weird. You feel alert. You feel really hungry. Cassidy knows enough. I don't remember exactly what I put about. If I put anything about her knowledge of vampires specifically? Let me see. You're not like deeply seated in the like everything the werewolf the pack does, but you know enough. Plus, you've seen the movies. You've seen movies and stuff. You're pretty sure you were attacked by a vampire. Maybe it doesn't quite click yet that you're a vampire now, but you've woken up. The vampire's nowhere to be seen, and you hear you hear with a clarity that you've not had before, footsteps approaching. You turn your head and see your brother running towards you. Brother, Travis, your sister, you smell her blood, but also the taint of the worm, you smell it all around her. And yeah.
She kind of just like gets up and is like, whoa. What the hell?
And so would she smell different now? Like completely different?
So
because if this
she smells
out of character, I know what just happened.
Yeah, there is the undertone of her, but there is the scent of the worm as well. Now, being closer, I'm going to say you do smell 2 different scents. Hers, which to your werewolf nose, yeah, it smells bad. She's definitely tainted, but there's another smell that is way more tainted than her. Travis has probably at least seen a vampire, been in the presence of a vampire, like maybe not fought one before, but him knowing about, knowing what werewolves know and stuff, he knows that an older vampire, usually the the worm taint doesn't just like immediately take them over. It builds over time. So that would explain why she doesn't smell as tainted.
I guess I should make 2 rolls. One, determining whether my sister is actually dying, like she's coming out of a fade and but going to go back into one.
Yeah.
And then the next one is determining where the smell is coming from. The smell of the grater.
Yeah. Let me look at Travis's skills to see if I gave you.
He has no skills in medicine.
No, he's a warrior. Does he have a cult? No.
No.
ChatGPT determined his skills as well. So go ahead and just do awareness plus wits now.
Awareness plus wits. 1 success.
What were you? The
first roll was to determine whether my sister is actually dying.
I think that with that, you think she's probably already dead.
Like, out of character, I know what you mean, but like in character, like
I think he would know what
she
that
looks
means.
Dead.
She smells dead.
She smells dead, but she's alive.
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, well, I knew that, but now Travis is realizing.
With him realizing that, go ahead and roll a frenzy check for him. Difficulty 3. At the very bottom, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Frenzy plus what? 3?
Difficulty 3, yeah. Not modifiers when it gets to difficulty.
Okay, I'll redo.
Okay. So anger wells up in you at what has been done to your sister, but you don't go into a rage immediately.
Yeah. So I guess the next thing I would do would be a survival plus wits.
Okay.
To determine if I was this bastard of a vampire, where would I be?
Okay.
Any modifiers?
Go ahead and do plus 2.
Plus 2 for the smell?
Yeah.
Whew, shit.
Shit. So, yeah, just like as you're running up, you are able to tell your sister she's dead. You're able to smell and see, the tracks and stuff of which way the vampire went, or the other being, which you would assume is a vampire at this point, probably. But
I think Travis, given his bio, understands his sister's good for now, and understands what's happening to her. But he's still going to go and try to murder whatever just did this to her.
Yeah.
So he's going to transform into a werewolf? I don't know how this works. Or does this have to be full moon werewolf?
No, they can transform anytime they want.
Alright, so he's going to transform and go hunting.
So Cassidy, you see your brother run up, do a quick look, and immediately starts transforming and tearing off into the forest. You've, of course, seen him transform before. You grew up around werewolves. This is no big deal to you as far as seeing that. A normal human, like if Jake was alive and saw this, he would have to make a fear-type check.
Right. Well, she's going to look after him. Does she still have her gun?
Yeah. It was on the ground next to you. Yeah, I mean,
She grabs the gun and is like, Travis, wait! And she's going to run after him.
All right, you're faster than you remember being, but you can't keep up with the werewolf. He's heading off now. Do you want to transform into wolf form? I'll say you're faster in wolf form, or do you want to be the hybrid form?
Oh shit, she's an undead wolf?
No,
nice.
you can transform into a full wolf. You can basically turn into like a dire wolf or your hybrid, half man, half wolf form.
Which one is more
see,
kick-assery?
It's funny because actually, Hayden, I thought he was saying the exact same thing.
Yeah.
I thought he was like, "Oh, am I a vampire werewolf?"
No, Jet,
dude,
she can't do
what
that.
Intense.
That is a power that she could get later, with the gangrel powers. But so yeah, your more kick-assery form is definitely the hybrid form.
I guess hybrid form.
Okay, let me roll something for this thingy here. Let's see if it notices you coming for him. If vampire person notices.
Ooh, messy critical.
It's about to be a fucking fight.
I'm gonna say it definitely notices you coming. And he stops, and we'll go ahead and see if let's have him. He's gonna try and
Are there any
try to
abilities
hide
that I
for
have?
you. No, I mean, werewolf in the real game have tons of abilities, but I didn't get into all that.
Alright.
You just have +5 bonus to all physical and intimidation rolls, and your health goes up by 3 right now.
Nice.
So maybe he knows he can't outrun a werewolf either. He stands. I guess he's got to roll this. To see if he gets hungrier. He's getting hungry. Well, no, his hunger, actually, he's not hungry at all, so his hunger goes up by 1 because he just drained a human dry. He rouses to, as you spot this guy, he stopped to hold his ground, and he claws sprout from his fingertips, and he holds his ground and prepares for a fight.
Oh. Well, I guess I'll throw the first punch.
Yep.
All right,
You get
melee plus strength.
a +1, assuming you are using your claws.
Yep. And
If you're-
assuming whatever gives me the most, I'm gonna kill
And
you.
it would be brawl plus strength,
Brawl.
and then +1 for the
Brawl
claws.
plus strength +1. 5 success.
Okay, first he's gonna rouse. Not hungrier. He's gonna try and counterattack.
Damn.
Oh damn. Okay. So hold on, I need to check how much damage the claws deal real quick.
Holy fuck! I just realized that 9 successes was literally all the dice he rolled.
Yeah. So he you swipe at him with your claw. He ducks under it and slashes across your arm with his own claws. That's gonna deal 4 damage to Travis, 4 lethal damage actually,
Yeah, I'm
because
down
it's
to
the
5.
claws. And I guess you can go again.
So I imagine healing takes a.
You can
it's a turn, right?
You can basically do a rouse check. And no, it's not a turn. It happens like you can just heal. So for the werewolf, hunger is rage. So go ahead and increase your hunger by 1. But you heal 3 damage because werewolves be healing. They're hard to kill.
Shit.
Oh, there it is.
And his claws are not silver, so they deal lethal damage, but not like damage you can't easily heal.
Alright, I guess I will go ahead and do another swipe at him. Since I don't really have any powers.
Yeah.
Damn
I'll
it.
say if you howl, you could like call upon your pack.
I do that too.
That doesn't necessarily mean they're anywhere nearby. But yeah, you let out a howl. This dude is pretty good. 3 damage. Because he deals a +2 damage with his claws.
Okay. So I take down 3 damage.
Am I coming up on them at all?
I'll say you've now arrived on scene.
You see your brother getting his ass kicked. That's what you see.
No one kicks my brother's ass but me.
Their brawl plus strength.
And
plus
do I
1.
recognize this thing as a thing that
God, I'm rolling worse and worse.
Ron, do I recognize this thing as the thing that I just shot its dick off?
Yes. This time he tries to die. Ooh, you hit him. So you get a good slash on him. And werewolf claws, I'll probably make them deal the. I'll say they probably deal more damage than a vampire's claws, so they'll deal an extra 3 damage instead of an extra 2 damage.
So
yeah, you rake your claw across his chest as he tries to dodge out of the way, and he grunts in pain.
I want to run. I also want to run forward and try to get right up on this guy and like try to fucking shoot him in the head.
Okay, give me a firearms plus dexterity. Four successes. Actually, since he doesn't have the super speed, I believe he takes a penalty to dodging bullets.
Should if you don't have super speed.
Yeah. We'll say
I'll be damned if I get an advantage for when I get shot at.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, to be fair.
Okay, so that's 1 success. So he negates 1 damage. Your bullet pistol does an extra. It's a light gunshot, so an extra 2 damage. So that'd be 5, but it's superficial to vampires, so 2 superficial damage.
Oh yeah, at this point, I know that whatever it is winning against my brother in his hybrid werewolf form.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I just need to try to cripple this thing so that he can go in for the kill.
The thing is going to attempt to heal that damage he just took. Well, I guess he does heal that damage because it's automatic. He heals. His thing is, I think it's he heals 2 of those damages. The gunshot wounds, you see your bullets pierce into them, but then they close right back up. However, he's going to try and turn to run. So he's going to do an athletics plus dex. So he starts running pretty quickly.
Want to tackle him.
Okay, athletics plus dex. You can rouse, but you're at 4 hunger. You don't know how to rouse, but it's instinctual. It's instinctual. So.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's been a while since I've read the lore. Then yeah, I'm gonna try to rouse.
You don't get hungry. That's nice. So plus 2 bonus.
So that was athletics plus strength.
Athletics. You're trying to tackle him, plus strength, yeah.
Okay. And 4.
So let's see. Most of those were hunger. You can spend a willpower to re-roll 1 dice. So under your willpower, if you want to do that, there's WP re-roll, and then just say 1.
Okay, give me 1 second.
If you want to do that, I mean.
Willpower. Yeah, I do want to do that. So that -1. So is it WP reroll?
Yeah, and then just change it to 1. Okay, so that bumps it up to 5 successes. Now, because I assume that Travis would also be reacting to this, do you want to try and help her?
Yeah.
So go ahead and do also athletics plus strength. And I think I said you get a crazy bonus. I think it was like plus 5 for any physical checks. Yeah. That's right. You should be rolling plus 5 on your attacks as well, by the way.
Okay.
I forgot about that.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So I should have been winning this entire
Yes,
time.
you should have been winning this entire
You
time.
should have been winning this whole fucking time.
Yeah, so all of that, you two tackle him to the ground. He'll take some superficial, like one superficial from that, but for a vampire that doesn't matter. Yeah, y'all tackle him to the ground. He hits the ground. He's gonna try and I'm gonna give him a penalty, but he's gonna try and slash the werewolf with his claws as he's on the ground. We'll give him I don't know, like a difficult thing. 2 people on him, so I'll make it harder. That's a 3 success slash. You can try to dodge it, but that'll make you I think if you did a brawl plus strength, Hayden, you could that would be a counter, so you could stop him from slashing you. And this time plus 5. Because still only 4, but I mean that's enough to stop him, and you deal a damage to him. Or no, it's your claws. So yeah, you stop him. How do you want to do you think you're gonna kill this guy? I would imagine. Well,
yeah,
I think lore we've already or canon we've already said this vampire is dead. So yeah, how do you kill him? He tries to slash at you while y'all have got him pinned. How do you kill him?
I think the most pissed off version I can be is ripping out his jugular with my jaws.
That sounds about right to me. So you rip it out, and at this point, I think this is where the scene fades to black, and we fade in on Cassidy having told that story, and Cassidy and then the other guy says, yeah, and so that's what happened. So obviously we're a little miffed about that. Your kin killed our girl here, and we want vengeance on the one who ordered it done.
Well, I can't promise you that vengeance. Trust me, I know. As far as I know, I think that the guy that did this had an order for someone else, and I think he kind of just went off and did his own thing. But in order to find more out about that, since he's dead, thanks to you guys, I have to bring her in. Now, before I get to... Okay. Well, hold on. Now, before we're talking about anything, I have fully willing to give you my word that she is coming back. But...
Well, where are you taking her?
Into the city of Houston. So you know what I am, yeah?
I know what you are.
Great. Then guess what? I was also turned against my will really fucking recently, in the last few weeks.
He leans towards you and takes a big whiff of you. And Jerry has... You've got 8 humanity, so, you're not very tainted. You smell young. Jerry's never killed anyone, right, as a vampire. Or not. He's never drained someone dry, so he doesn't have any of that taint on him. Not counting the raccoon. But
that was against my will.
Yeah. And he says... He says, I'm inclined to believe you. So this seemed pretty random. Why would this have happened? We had a truce with your big boss back there. He stays out of our turf. Y'all stay out of our turf. We stay out of yours.
Wait, you know him? You know that crazy bastard?
I don't know him myself. But a long time ago, a truce was made.
Too far away.
Might as well have been.
I still don't know why, but he called for me and several of my friends to be turned, and we've just been dealing with the messes since we've spoken to the damn guy, and basically we were threatened with everything just to help him out.
Oh, there's definitely been a lot of mess caused by your kind lately, and he points up, like glances up at the red moon up above y'all, and he's like, "You know anything about that?"
Would you believe me if I said no?
He shrugs and says, "Doesn't really matter one way or another. We know your kind was involved."
Yep. We can both confirm that. So here's the plan. Here's what I've got going. No matter what, she's got to come back with me. Now, the reason I say that is that the guy that made her is dead. I can't bring him back because they're going to ask me how it happened. I can bring her back, though. I can promise her safety. However, I can also promise that if she wants to stay alive, she is going to need to follow certain rules.
Well, she's been staying alive just fine out here with us.
Yeah, because that guy in there and all the people working for him don't know about this yet. As soon as they find out this shit, they're going to be coming down. It's going to be more than me next time. It's going to be a lot more dangerous people who, unlike me, are going to be looking for bloodshed. People are going to get caught in the crossfire better than likely. People you care about are going to die. You have no idea the kind of power that is in that city. Like I said, I was turned against my will, and I am so terrified that I have to keep doing this. You do not have a choice. If you and your friend and your people want to keep on doing this, otherwise they're going to come down here and they're going to kill all of you. Her, you, all of your friends, your pack, your cuddle buddies. I don't care what you're called. All that's going to happen is I'm going to report this as a failure, and I'm going to be dead by tomorrow morning. And then in a few more nights, an army is going to descend upon you. So what do you want to do?
He's quiet for a moment, and then he says, "She can go with you, but just know we'll be watching."
I love that plan. Watch me. This is awesome. We're making friends, and hopefully, at some point, we get out from under his thumb.
And it's pretty late for y'all. I think that's a good place to end the night. He kind of hands you he hands you back your cell phone and keys and stuff, and says, "We although you recognize them no, I guess he hands you your keys, but he's like, we had your car towed down to the shop, and Cassidy here will take you wherever you think you need her to go. We'll be near the whole time."
Okay.
And you guys go and get in her truck, and she's quiet. She's kind of like you definitely, as you're driving back towards Houston, you see her giving you like the side eye, like maybe she wants to say something, but she doesn't know how to bring it up.
Give me 1 second.
And I'm playing her now, so
okay. Then let me get
Yeah.
off of her character sheet really fast.
okay.
And go ahead and go back into mine. I need to check how hungry I am. Okay, I'm at 3 hunger, but I've had a stressful night. Okay, he's going to ask her if she can make a just stop by some bar somewhere when we get a little closer into the city limits.
She says, "Why?"
You're like, I'm hungry.
It's like I got more raccoons and pins in the back.
Jesus.
I ain't letting you feed on no person.
I don't kill people. Jesus.
She slams on the brakes. Were you wearing your seatbelt?
Of course I was.
Yeah,
I would never drive in a vehicle without a seatbelt on. He's safe.
She slams on her brakes, stops and turns to you, and she said, "I ain't letting you feed on no people."
How long has she been turned?
The same amount of time as you.
Fuck!
Same night.
You're like,
You can take the coons in the back, or I can find you something better. But I'm not helping you feed on a person.
I'm not asking you to help. Fucking drop me off.
You can get out right. Get out right now, and I'll go back.
Did you forget? Were you listening that whole time at all, or is it just going in one and out the other? I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. I've had a really stressful goddamn night. I am really fucking hungry, and when I get hungry, I get really goddamn snippy and bitchy and angry. Okay? All I want is to try to handle this situation so that by tomorrow night, you're alive, I'm alive, your people are alive, my people are alive, and everybody is happy doing their own thing. I just need a snack. Okay? Excuse me if I don't want to eat an animal.
When you say the word snack, like, there is a fire in her eyes, but she grits her teeth and then starts driving without a word. 15 minutes later, y'all pull up on a bar. It's like a biker bar. And she stops and just sits in the truck.
Thank you. I shall be back momentarily when I find someone who clearly has insecurity issues.
You won't have any trouble getting someone. You can just straight up mind control people.
That's the plan.
So
I'm not playing the
go ahead.
At this point, I'm literally walking in, Rouse killing me.
Yeah, just describe your you go in, and how much hunger are you going to take, and who do you take it from?
I'm just gonna find some way. I'm just gonna find some waiter or waitress. Just be like,
Yeah.
"Excuse me, I need you to come with me real fast." I'll use mesmerize and stuff. Be like,
Yeah,
"Let's
they go on. They come with you.
I just get pretty much just going into the end of the bathroom, into the stall, being like, and I'm taking only one. I'm just trying to take the edge off a little bit.
Okay, so you take.
I forget. Is too dangerous? For,
No,
for
two's not dangerous. That they'll feel a little like winded or maybe a little bit like tipsy, but it's not dangerous.
And I'm gonna actually take 2 off.
Okay. Yeah, you do that. You come back to the truck. She starts driving without a word. It's still a good 30 minutes to Houston. Do you try to spark up any conversation? Because she's no longer giving you the side eye like she was trying to work up the courage to say something or anything.
All right. So where we're going back over to my place. It's what time is it now?
And probably you see on the dash the like radio it's 1 a.m. which oddly enough is 2 hours earlier than you left the prison.
Wait a second. How? Yeah, 2 hours earlier than when I left the prison. I'm trying to figure out how that works. I'm like, I didn't get knocked out.
Are you like muttering this out loud?
No, that's just
okay.
Bill. You're like, what the fuck is up with the time? Anyway, we won't have time to get in contact with him tonight, so we're going to go back to my place. We're gonna make some phone calls, get in the right people, and then tomorrow we're probably going to set up a meeting for you and me to go and talk to the man in charge.
Okay. So yeah, you give her directions. She like lets you drive her back. Hayden, I think Max was still spending the night with his sire, right? Or at her prison place.
Yeah, I was chilling there.
So yeah, you would be coming back to an empty, house, whatever you want to call it, an empty, place. By the time you get there, it's like 1:32, so probably not even your secretary is there anymore. So yeah, you come back to an empty place. Max is not there.
Didn't I leave Max a note? Or
you might have left a note. Yeah, I think you did. Unlike Jerry.
I would probably say, "What the hell, bro? Call me."
Yeah. Jerry, so y'all get there around 1:30, 2 a.m., somewhere around there, which is still an hour earlier than you left the prison. And nobody's there.
Well, yeah, but I got the key. I'm still really weirded out by this.
Give me... I'm thinking let's give me an awareness plus intelligence from Jerry. As he's mulling over this fact.
Awareness. Intelligence. Third.
Okay, you don't think of this until you get home. So it's been bothering you the whole drive, but you don't think of this until you get home. You pull out your cell phone, look at your phone. The time matches, within a minute or two of the truck. So that's accurate at least. Then you go to the calendar, which it's a few button clicks because it's a flip phone. But you get to the calendar. 2 nights have passed since you left the prison.
What? Oh fuck. I go to my do I have any missed calls?
You probably got
you'd have a few from me.
Yeah. Would
right.
Frank, would Cole have been calling Jerry at all? Because basically it's either 1 or 2 nights. I think it was 2 nights, but Jerry was still Jerry was still not back for Elysium either.
This makes it so much funnier that I'm the raccoon that lives up in your ceiling, and now you've been living off raccoons for 2 days. Nice.
Yeah, would Cole have been looking for Jerry at all, or trying to call Jerry?
I might have called him like once.
Yeah. So currently,
just to check in.
Currently, your characters are at Elysium. Yeah. And are I suppose currently your characters have just witnessed the gangrel lady fight with Tufan a little bit, and then the prince take them into the back.
Well, once we get there, Jerry is actually going to be calling Tufan, and it's going to be like, "Hey, Sheriff, I found one of the children that one of those sires you instructed. I found."
It goes to voicemail.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's this is the message I'm leaving. I found.
Actually, you're calling Tufan's assistant because Tufan can't use technology.
Oh fuck! That's right. She can't.
But you do have her assistant's contact info. Yeah.
Okay,
so I guess the assistant does answer. He answers and it's like, kind of busy right now, Jerry. What do you need? Make it quick.
I've got one of those sire dipshits that y'all sent out. The gangrel, I think you said he was. Yeah, he's dead. But I found his kid, I guess.
Wait a minute. What gangrel? Are you talking about Jesse?
Sure.
Fuck. And he hangs up.
Okay. Okay. That was one of the assistants. He's gonna get back with us, but in the meantime,
back at Elysium, Cole and Max you guys see Tufan has been kind of like guarding the door to where the prince took that one woman, and you see Tufan's assistant, who you guys met back at the first Elysium you went to, run up, whisper something into her ear. Tufan nods and then knocks on the door. Door opens. Tufan goes in. Assistant lingers outside.
Well, that was weird. And I turn to damn, what's her name?
You've got the witch girl with you.
Yeah, that's who I'm trying to remember the name of.
What was her name? Let's see.
Lauren.
She is other. Yeah, Lauren. Yeah.
I turn to Lauren and I'm like,
and Cole, you have, didn't you bring the your maid? Did you bring her? I don't remember.
I have no recollection one way or the other.
I can't remember. I don't think you
no,
did.
It's been too long.
Bring the maid. I listened to the.
Okay. Yeah, you turn to Lauren.
Yeah, so I turn to Lauren and I go, this has been a crazy introduction into our world. I don't know what you guys are planning for the rest of the night, but I'm going to stay here as long as possible because I need to talk to the pissed off lady. Oh, and I look over at the tennis court where the guy's just like sadly. Wait, is he still at the tennis court or is he like drinking?
Lawrence?
'Cause I think he. Yeah.
Lawrence has probably found something else to do. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I go. Well, I'm gonna go talk to Lawrence. Have a nice night, Lauren. And I look at Cole and I say, "Behave yourself, you two."
Oh, that's right.
Walk off.
Cole brought Lauren.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Because y'all are kind of a thing. Kind of. Okay. We can probably stop it here unless y'all want to keep going.
It's whatever.
I'm actually starting to pass it here.
Yeah.
Alright.
I actually do have to wake up early tomorrow because our meeting, which has normally been on Wednesday mornings, is tomorrow because, I mean, they were kind to the people who probably got drunk last night, and didn't do the meeting this morning, but I have to go tomorrow instead. So, yeah. So I think that's where we'll call it. Thank you everybody for listening. I was your storyteller, Ron Bjork. You can find me on Twitter at Verillion, and if you somehow are listening to this episode right now, which is impossible unless you found our YouTube thing, which you shouldn't be able to. I'll get the next episode posted soon. I've not been doing. I've been busy, but I will get back on a schedule. And if you look at the date of when stuff is posted, this is probably going to happen every summer because, as everyone else on this podcast will attest to, I often come home completely brain dead in the summer. So,
What is a brain? I don't know at this point anymore.
it's that thing that's melting out of your ears right now.
It's the thing that named itself.
I mean, you guys, I don't know how your brains are even functioning with how hot it's been in Texas, but it was in the 90s for me today, so
It was awesome thanks for us.
yeah. We also had Bill.
Hey everybody, I was Jerry and I was Cassidy. We had a great time. I loved getting to be back here and play with everybody. I love you guys. And to everyone out there, anyone out there, if you want to hear it, I'll always say it. I love you.
And Frank.
I'm too far away from the mic. Hold on, I'm getting there.
I'm back. Okay. Sorry, I had to walk around my bed. Hi, I was Frank. I didn't play Coldstone except for like 30 seconds. Not to be confused with Coldstone Creamery. I also played some redneck guy, Jake Anderson. That's the name that I played. You can find me if you look hard enough. I sometimes stream under the name FK Lightcastle. Yeah, brains are braining today. Yep.
And Hayden.
Hey, I played two people, a werewolf and my character. A werewolf was kind of nerfed tonight, so we shall see how that goes in the future. But besides that, I had a lot of fun.
They are working on coming out with the 5th edition of Werewolf Rules. So I don't know when that'll happen, but we might dabble in some actual werewolf game in the future. Although they are...
I don't want to dabble a werewolf.
They have
You'll dabble whatever I tell you to.
They have an even more complicated lore
Yes, Daddy.
than the vampires. So... but they're definitely more of an action-packed game. So yeah, thank you everybody. That was Integrated Dice Management, and good night.
Before you sign off, I have a fun thing I found. I want to read because I thought it was funny.
Okay.
So this is called if I can my character can. This is just a fun little like side ruling that I've seen or that I started reading about DM rules wise. I'll just jump into it. We had a ranger who decided it was a good idea to listen to the dragon he just met and ride on its back. He ended up at a tower with beautiful women who turned out to be goblins. Needless to say, he was captured by a sorcerer. He ended up trading some of his teeth to the goblin to be unbound. GM. Okay, the goblin reaches in your mouth and pulls out your front tooth and then unlocks your chains. What do you do? Ranger. What do I see? GM. The sorceress is back to you about 10 feet away. Ranger. I grab the goblin, whistle at the wizard, and throw the goblin at his face. GM. You throw the goblin at his face. You're going to have to roll a nat 20 for that. Ranger. What? But the character is based on me, and I can totally do that. That's easy. GM. You can throw a 20-pound goblin 10 feet and hit accurately? Ranger. Yes. GM. If you can prove it, I'll give it to you. We then took a 20-minute break so the GM and the ranger could set it up. They set up a mannequin and found a 20-pound weight. The GM told him whenever he hit the mannequin or wherever he hit the mannequin at the 10-foot away mark is what would happen in the game. And I kid you not, this guy threw a 20-pound weight at and hit the mannequin in the head so hard it ripped the head clean off. The GM declared the sorcerer dead, and the ranger walked away from what was supposed to be our first boss fight, with all the experience, a ton of gold, and equipment, and a newfound pride in his real self for knowing he could throw a goblin at a wizard if he ever needed to.
Nice.
Now, I'm curious, why the hell did this guy have a mannequin?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing when I first found this.
Who randomly owns that? Yeah.
Besides your mom.
Maybe
Frank.
it wasn't a mannequin. Maybe it was a blow-up doll.
Well, Frank's mom did own 2 child mannequins.
Oh.
I don't know
Yeah.
I don't know if she still has
No,
them.
they went with the flood.
Okay.
We do still have that half of a human torso, though. It's plastic, guys. It's not real. It does have titties, though. So.
And that's where
Why
I'm going to
does it have
stop the
titties?
recording. Thanks everyone for listening. The intro and outro songs you heard today was Foxhole Revolution, created by Kevin MacLeod at Incompetech.com, licensed under Creative Commons by Attribution 4.0 license, creativecommons.com, licenses by 4.0. The night is over, and have a great day, everyone.